Oh, all right. Well, isn't that interesting? We have letting go, time for release. And since I'm not using my camera, I can actually show these to you guys and you can actually see them. Yay! And we have Lilac, Higher Realms, and Magic, which makes me think about Jeff Buckley, which is the album that's on my record player right now, because he has a song called Lilac Wine, but that's neither here nor there. Moving right along. So with letting go, this still falls into, in Higher Realms and Magic, this still falls into that same vein of what it is that we've been talking about in the month of August. I'm not really sure. Oh, interesting. Waters at the bottom of the thing, emotional well-being. Well, hell damn Jesus. I'm not really sure what the significance is of this month. And I'm saying that meaning translating what it is that I know what's happening etherically into 3D constructs, if you will, meaning aligning it with a transit or some planetary placement or something of the sort. But this month is a huge transitional month for the collective in an epic way. And what we're talking about is much like the video that I put up this morning, which is an excerpt from the Empath Only reading that's on Seren's channel. You all go subscribe. I'm just saying, moving right along. But it has a lot to do with this emotional void that everyone has been in. And that's something we're all enduring collectively. But the purpose for this is more or less to let go of the things that are no longer serving you, right? It's getting down to this place where, how can I say it? Only the things that, I want to say concrete, meaning like the things that are very important to you, because those are the only things that seem to rise to the surface when we find ourselves in difficult emotional situations. And I'm just going to say what it is that I want to say. And I'm not saying this is not a prediction. I'm not saying that this is going to happen to anyone. But it's the energetic equivalent of if a person has a near-death experience, right? It's like if, and this has happened to me in real life, like if you're robbed and somebody puts a gun to your head and it's like, give me your purse or else I'm gonna blow your brains out. You know what I mean? Suddenly in that moment, everything that really matters in your life comes to the fore. Now, if we align that with what's happening energetically, it's emotional turmoil that a lot of people are feeling. And for some of you, it's because things have actually happened. Like there's some people who experience breakups or job loss or financial issues and different things like that. For others, it's just a feeling that seemingly came out of nowhere. And it's just feeling like meh about everything. But the encouragement that I can give you guys is the purpose for that is everything that would not come to the forefront in that moment of like what really matters in your life. Those are all of the things that you want to let go. And that is the only reason why these feelings are coming to the forefront for a lot of us, because it's getting rid of all of the excess baggage, because all of these things are inadvertently holding you back. And I feel for some of you, depending on what it is that you're coping with, what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is it's like a person walking and being weighed down, right? And it's almost as if when you release this baggage that's being carried, because it's like I'm almost seeing a person walking and they're like leaning back like this. It's like once that's snipped, it's like the person can stand up straight. So it's almost me seeing that like with this card with emotional well-being, that it's more or less this stuff that you're carrying and thinking that it's something that's supposed to be with you or that you have to have with you or things that you have to cope with, have to deal with, have to put up with. That's actually the thing that's throwing things off kilter for you emotionally. And once that's gone, it's like almost like I don't want to say necessarily a rebirth, but it's almost like an aha moment, because it's like, oh wow, that's what life looks like when you're standing up straight. Holy mother. You know what I mean? It's that kind of feel that I have with this. So the important thing, if we looked at this more or less in an intention setting sense and a visualization sense, like I was telling you guys of why it is that I do these in the beginning, with this lilac card, what we're really talking about is using your third eye or your mind's eye to visualize the future that you desire or the life that you desire. And this gets into emotional manifesting, because of course, when we talk about mirror effects in life and like how, you know, our life is a reflection of our truth, like who we are. In the intricacies of manifestation, we're really talking about mental visualization and the vibration of emotions. So if we're feeling less than stellar on the inside, that's perpetuated. However, that doesn't mean that if you're feeling some type of way that you should, you know, beat yourself up and be like, I need to be happy. Like, why am I sad? Can't be sad. Don't want to manifest sad. Like, no, it's not that. Because of planets and transits and things of the sort, that affects our emotional world, because that's just who we are. You know what I mean? But we're really talking about you guys visualizing the life that you desire, or the job that you desire, or whatever it is that you guys want to call into your life. And the secret ingredient to manifestation, I'll let you guys in on the secret just because I love you so much. You know what I'm saying? But it's your emotions. It's not just about vision boards and you know, Pinterest boards and, you know, putting it up and staring at it and like being like, what is it, like those old JCPenney commercials? You know? Young people don't know what I'm talking about, but my age know what the hell I'm talking about. But anyway, it's not about doing that. It's the emotional aspect that becomes the secret elixir to manifestation. So it's allowing yourself to feel how amazing it's going to feel when you meet your life partner. It's allowing yourself to feel how amazing it's going to feel when you close on that house. You know what I mean? Or when your book hits the New York Times bestsellers list. It's allowing yourself to feel all of those emotions and sitting in that and thinking about what you'll wear and, you know, what kind of car you're going to pull up in. You know what I mean? And feeling all of those emotions on a regular basis, right? And making that a part of your meditation. Because, you know, some of us, we do meditation in different ways, but you would want to make that a part of your meditation rituals. And I assure you, you will create something out of nothing in no time, my friend. But the whole premise I'm seeing here, it's about you guys coming to a place of harmony. And like I've said many times this month, do not allow a temporary experience to become a permanent part of your life, because that's not the purpose for it being here, right? Everything in life is always expanding. It's a process. Everything is in flux. In order for us to ever see spring or summer again, fall and winter have to come. It just does. It's a part of the process. So for all of you who are out there who've been feeling some type of way this week, or, you know, the week prior to that, what have you, understand that it is temporary. This too shall pass, but whatever it is that comes to the fore that isn't congruent with who you are, what you're doing, and where you intend to go, it's more or less giving yourself permission to release that and to keep your mind fixated on what it is you're trying to call in, where it is that you desire to go, my friend. You know what I'm saying? So that's our little read there, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much for that.
To Vimeo. So.